Good morning. Okay. Next order of business. The main thing we're talking about here is connection, and how connection is the missing puzzle piece to the whole shebang. When giving therapy, our perspective is either going to help or hinder us. Making a connection with the child is always going to be the fastest and most productive route to progress. It is not enough to love kids and think they're so cute. You're still looking at them as something separate from yourself. You're still seeing them as different. And that's not the case. You have to start looking at children and observing to see how you are the same. I'm telling you, Grey's Anatomy said it best. Children are tiny humans. They are tiny humans. They know so much more than you assume they know. No matter what their diagnosis is, or no matter how they present on the outside. Okay, so start looking at them to see how the two of you are the same. Then you will really start to scratch the surface of what you can both accomplish together. It is truly teamwork. You have to work with the child in order to accomplish the goal. Not talk at the child. Not demand things from the child. Not act like my favorite example is not act like you're a college professor teaching a bunch of college kids that know how to go and learn things on their own, and you just say things at them. No. It's not how it works. Okay. Yeah. You are not on a different level. No one is better or worse. The puzzle with the missing pieces is not the child. The puzzle is the connection between the child and yourself. You must figure out how to fit the pieces of both you and the child together in order to accomplish the task. These children are whole, they are perfect and complete in their own being. It is your job to help them thrive while still allowing them to be who they are. So freaking important. Okay, so let's break it down. I don't think we're going to get into all of it in this video because it's going to be a crazy long video, but let's just say, in my experience, there are 10 different components to making a connection. Number 1, leave your ego outside the door. Just leave it. There's no room for ego in therapy. None. Have patience. Number 3, observe with the intention to understand. That is your first goal, is to attempt to understand the child. Pass no judgment. Let go of typical expectations. Look at cause and effect. Observe from a place of neutrality. Start there. Number 4, validate the child's choices, actions, verbalizations. Validate them. They are communicating in a way that is most comfortable to them, or in the way that they know how, and they are trying to tell you something. Validate what you are seeing and hearing. I have to look up the right word, whether it's empathy or sympathy or I don't know. But put yourself in the child's shoes. Number 5, put yourself in their shoes. Really take a minute to think about it, about what you're seeing. And put yourself in that kid's shoes for a minute. If they're having a meltdown, if they can't sit still, if they're getting frustrated, put yourself in their shoes and then see how you feel about it and what you want to say and do. Number 6, vital. Give unconditional acceptance. Unconditional acceptance. You're not going to change the child. The child is who they are. For better or better. I'm not going to say worse. I mean, how can you look at it like that? You can't. Unconditionally accept what you see. It is what it is. It is what it is. And let's just leave it at that. Okay. Wouldn't you like people to leave it at that with you? Not get up all in your business? Pass all their judgments? Tell you what they think about what you should be doing? No, I am who I am. It is what I is. It is what it is. Leave me be. Okay. Number 7. Trust and respect. Trust and respect. Respect them. Period. Respect their levels of sensory sensitivity or insensitivity. Show them trust. Show them that you trust them. And earn their trust. Show them that they can trust you. Essential. Essential. A child is not going to try something that's challenging that they might fail at. A child is not going to do something that they're scared of if they don't trust you. They're not going to do it. They're not going to talk for you and risk sounding like an idiot. They're not going to, try something that they know they're not good at and risk looking stupid if they don't trust you. The fact that you're an adult and they're a child does not automatically garner trust and respect. Okay, I'm getting into it now. I'm just supposed to be listening. Okay, that's number 7. We'll get into it. Number 8. Truly engage with them. You want them to engage? You have to engage. It's not command and demand. That's not what it is. Get in there and play. Get in there and make jokes. Get in there and get in there. Engage. Be part of it, not separate from it. Number 9, create a safe space. This goes along with trust and respect. The child needs to feel safe. If they don't feel safe, you're not going to see or get much that's positive. Create a safe space. And number 10, show vulnerability yourself. These kids are putting it all out on the line for you and being very vulnerable. And they feel so much better and work so much harder and relax so much more when they see that you are vulnerable too. When they see that you make mistakes, when they see that you struggle, when they see that you are having a hard time, when they see that you have your own challenges and weaknesses, It creates that human connection. Show vulnerability. Talking about these different approaches separately is a little bit challenging because I experience a combination of any or all of these at the same time when I engage with a child. This is not like separate things that you go down the checklist and you practice. This is something that you have to feel, that comes from the inside of you, that should happen naturally if you are trying to make a human connection with the child. They all weave together and create a feeling, an atmosphere that facilitates connection, motivation, and success. So keep this in mind as we go along and break each of these 10 things down, which we will do in following videos, because I know nobody likes watching long videos. And I hope somebody watches this one. Okay, I love you all. Sending peace and grace and love and light, and keep up the good work. And thank you for listening. I hope you got something out of it.